Dude, that's the line, right there.
It's your boy, Ranked Mountain Biking here, and today I'm racing at the Dino Enduro in Glen, Texas, which is part of the Southern Enduro tour. Now this was my first time out here, so I didn't really know what to expect, but I pre-rode everything the day before, and what I found was there was a lot of chunky rock, a lot of tight turns with loose rocks.
Gorgeous crash. Dang it!
There was uphill rocks.
Oh, I was not in the right gear for that.
And overall there was just a lot of rocks. And unfortunately there wasn't really any jumps or berms here, but it was still pretty gnarly and a lot of fun. Now this race had 7 stages, and we're going to start out on stage 1, which had some chunky rocks and some really loose corners. Let's get it.
Didn't wash out. I got whacked in the eye. Come on. Yep. Oh, I was not in the right gear for that. Get my feet straight. What is up with all this uphill bullshit? Oh, these are so tight on me.
Next up was stage 2, which had so many loose corners that it was hard to keep up speed.
Golly. It's so washed out. It's hard to get traction in these corners. Oh my lord. Almost went the wrong way. Golly.
Next up was stage 3, which I actually ended up crashing on the first time around.
Gorgeous crash. Dang it.
But luckily, the photographer was able to get some cool action shots of me crashing, so that was good. But the second time I rode it, I made it clean all the way through. So let's get it.
Sit down on that. Alright. Alright. I gotta redeem myself. Plus my crash.
Next up was stage 4, which didn't have anything too crazy on it, but it still had plenty of chunky sections and loose corners.
Oh, it's so rocky. Golly. Huh. I did way better that time.
Next up was stage 5, which didn't have very many corners, so you could get going really fast on it. And that's exactly what I did.
Really fast. A little bit smooth. That's a good turn.
Next up is stage 6, which has a little bit of everything that we've seen so far. It's got fast downhill, a little bit of uphill, some tight corners, and some chunky downhill at the end.
Rest my pedals a little bit. Baby. Last stage, I gotta crash or just fly. Man, my legs are so tired. Oh, it's so straight. Man, I'm dead.
And last but not least is stage 7, which is pretty tame compared to the other stages, but it's still pretty fun.
Made it. Let's go. Who'd trim this trail? Keep hitting bushes.
After completing the last stage of the race, it was time to go turn in my chip and see how I did. And I got 16th place out of 28 riders in the men's 18 to 29 category. Now, I would have liked to do a little bit better than that, but I think a lot of this race came down to knowing where the corners are and how much you need to slow down for them. Because I washed out in a bunch of corners and it cost me quite a bit of time. But at least now I know what to work on. So that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. And as always, you gotta go hard to get hard. Thanks for watching.